everybody. My name is Dharma Devi and welcome to my YouTube channel. This class that you are about to watch and hopefully also practice, it's specifically dedicated to these days where it's mostly better to stay home and take care of ourselves. I'm in Italy right now, so I'm in total lockdown. So I thought it was a good idea to offer some yoga classes to really help the immune system, but specifically to help our magnetic field to expand and to nurture our body with chi and prana, life force in other words, and really make this energy circulate properly and harmoniously in a way that we can feel stronger energetically and physically, and also emotionally, because the whole situation is putting people a little bit off balance emotionally. So that's what I'm offering, and I'm offering these free classes for you for the next 3 weeks. And this is the first one, and I will have other classes on the same topic coming out next week and the following week. So please take a good look at this class. There is a very specific principle I'm using. Listen to the description of each posture and movement during the class, because that's really essential to understand the effect of the class. My cat is going right in front of the camera as always. Take specific attention to my instruction. This class is very beautiful because it alternates movements, flowing, dynamic asana, dynamic postures with still asana. And at the end, there is a very simple pranayama technique and meditation to really balance the flow of the prana within and into the main channels, subtle channels. And this will really help so to find center, balance, and even more presence. This class is about grounding, is about expanding the aura, but by finding the embodiment within the physical body, and really channel down as much as prana and chi energy from the sky, from the higher dimensions, which is a very important practice when you do yoga, to activate the lower chi, but also to activate the higher chi and let these two flow meet within our body. Please enjoy the class, and as always, I'm here if you have any question. Thank you. See you later. Let's start with a beautiful tune-in meditation. Sit in easy pose, maybe on a pillow if it's comfortable for you. Relax your hands, make your spine straight but relaxed. And close your eyes and breathe normally. Now inhale as you open your arms and lift them up over your head. With your palms down, run your hands all the way down. This prepare your aura to be open and relax your nervous systems. Believe it or not. Do it like about 3 times. Always inhale when you bring your arms up, and exhale when you run your hands down. At the end, please place your hands on your lower abdomen and start to breathe long and deep, making sure that you are bringing the breath down to the lowest part of your belly. You can feel it when you inhale, you expand your lower belly. When you exhale, you can feel your belly contracted in to empty the lungs completely. Hold this position gracefully and nicely for a little bit. Hold the posture. Keep going, breathing. It's important to keep your eyes relaxed, even though they are closed, not focused on anything specifically. This meditation is to really gather your attention within and make two fists with your hands and start hitting right below the physical level. Gently, not too hard. We are trying to awaken and stimulate energy centers where the chi accumulates. And then move your hands over your liver side. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And I like to smile when I do these exercises to remind myself to be happy and have a nice attitude with myself and life in general. Really important to breathe. Change side, go over your spleen. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Keep going. And then go over your sternum, very important area since we have the thymus gland that controls the immune system. Just hit up and down throughout the sternum area. Really at this point, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth very profoundly. And let's stimulate the stomach meridian and just hit your cheekbone. I do it with the tip of my fingers, with fists, just to be gentle. And then the next exercise to clarify a little bit the mind, put your fingers, the tip of your fingers right in the center of your forehead, and then pull out like a 1 inch out, and keep going over your head in the same way. We do it a few times. Center of your forehead, pull out. This really helps the brain. And then simply run your hands over your head and shake your fingers a few times. Roll your shoulders and start with two fists. Start to hit over your kidneys area. Still breathe. Really stimulate the kidneys. Massage also your lower spine. And flick your fingers, clear that area. You have moved energy, you have, moved some toxins, and you just flick your hands to make sure that any sticky energy is gone. And sit in meditation for a few moments, back to breathing long and deep. Let's start with our first warm-up exercise. Close your hands into a fist. Put your elbows like parallel to the floor. Open as you stretch your spine up, and as you bring your elbows together, you curve your spine down. It's not leaning back. It's really curving the spine. It's a spinal flex. And inhale as you stretch up and open your elbows, stretching also your chest. And as you exhale, you bring your elbows together, like you can see from the side. It's curving your spine and stretching your spine back up. Inhale as you stretch up, and exhale as you curve your spine, as you flex your spine down. Really, really important. Inhale up, expand your lungs, expand your chest. And as you exhale, you curve your spine and you stretch all the muscles in your spine. Inhale and exhale, relax your hands on your knees. And gently get ready for the next position. If you have a block or a pillow, like I'm using right now, move it right in the front. Sit on your heels, spine straight, relax your arms. And gently inhale. And as you exhale, bend over, bring your forehead on the pillow. Relax your arms behind, so by the side of your legs, and just simply relax. Breathe long and deep and really feel the lungs expanding when you inhale. You can feel the spine expanding completely, and when you exhale, you feel the spine, the muscles going back to the original position. This position relaxes your nervous system and allow your brain to release over stressful information. The next posture is dynamic. As you inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale, start to bring your arms up like in a circle. And as you exhale, you bring your arms down, forehead down. And keep going, rotating your arms, a big circle around your shoulders. As you move your spine up straight and then forward down to the floor. Imagine as you move that you are collecting all that doesn't serve you, all energy, heavy energy, and you dump it down into the floor. And now let's do some side bending. This will help to expand the aura after dumping some toxic energy, heavy thinking. Inhale, pass through the center, stretch your arms, and then you bend to the side. You can do this exercise also in easy pose. You don't need to sit on your heels. But please just do it so we stimulate also the liver and the spleen. And then inhale. And exhale, come into cat-cow. Make sure your hands are right below your shoulders. Inhale as you curve your spine toward the floor. Exhale as you curve the spine toward the ceiling. Your head follows the movement. It doesn't anticipate any of these two movements. It's important. Breathe with attention and profoundly. Check always that really your hands are in alignment with your shoulders and also your knees are in alignment with your hips. Now, imagine to have a big tail and move your hips side to side. Your head follows the hips, and it's like a dog trying to bite his own tail. Inhale when you look to your left and exhale when you look to your right. These are all exercises to stimulate the nervous system by moving the spine. Now let's circulate the energy. By doing this circle with the spine, we put the four directions together. This is a deep massage for the spine. If your wrists are in pain, you can put your hands into fist. That makes less pressure on your hands, on your wrists. Gently change direction. Remember to inhale when you bring your belly down to the floor and exhale when you roll your spine up toward the ceiling. Inhale to the center and exhale. Cool it down on your tummy. Put your hands right below your shoulders. Your elbows are attached to your rib cage. They are not open out, but they're very close to your rib cage. You're lifted from the ground. Push your hips down to the floor and push into your hands. Engage your navel and lift your torso up. Inhale, use your navel to go up, and then stay a second, and then exhale. Bring your forehead down. This will connect your forehead with your solar plexus. Inhale up and hold. Exhale. It also opens your heart and stimulates the thymus gland. As a result, your aura benefits a lot. Inhale. Exhale, go all the way down. Put one hand, your right hand under your cheek. The left hand, the left arm extend out. And then bend your left knee out. You can see there is like a precise angle between torso and thighs, 90 degrees. And as you hold the posture, it's not that passive. You have to try to push your hips down as much as possible. And in this way, we help relax that deep muscle inside the inner thigh that usually holds on too much emotions. Hold the posture, breathe long and deep. Try to relax into this posture. I found this posture to be very relaxing. Inhale, come back to the center and simply switch side. Same thing to the other side. Your cheek is on the left hand this time. The right hand is extending out. Your right knee is up. There is an angle of 90 degrees between your torso and your thighs, as well as between your thighs and your calf. Please try to push your hips as much as possible toward the floor. It's kind of an active, passive position, this one. Hold and breathe. Inhale, come back to the center, hands under your shoulders again. Push into your palms, hips against the floor, and lift your torso up into cobra or seal position. If you cannot go into this position, please remain with your elbows on the floor, into Sphinx. If you are into your elbows, just remember to have your elbows right in alignment with your shoulders. Breathe long and deep. This is a very long line between your seventh chakra on top of your head to the first chakra. It's a connection really between the higher realm to the lower realms to find a meeting point into your heart. And then inhale, and as you exhale, gently find a way to go back into baby pose to rest your lower spine. And then inhale, and as you exhale, come back up with your spine straight. Take a moment to calibrate the energy, integrate it. Just circulate your shoulder. And as you move your spine as well, just to relax any tension that you might have accumulated with the previous exercise. And the energy always needs to move. Back to the center. And the next posture, I love it. I call it Cleopatra. And now you will see why. Go on your side, whatever side, left or right, it doesn't matter. Make sure that, in this case, I have my right side, and put your right hand perfectly in alignment with your right shoulder. The left hand is in front of you to maintain the balance. The legs are one on top of the other and they are perfectly in alignment. If you look at yourself, there is a perfect line. Your hips are pushing forward. So basically, there is a line between your left shoulder and your left foot. I can call it also mermaid posture. Just hold and breathe long and deep. Make sure not to lift your shoulders. Keep your head high as much as you can. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, gently just switch to the other side. This time you have the other arm. In my case, I have the left hand on the floor, holding the torso. Hand is right below the shoulder. And check again your legs in alignment with your right shoulder. And the right hand is in front of you, helping with the balance. Make sure your head is sticking out. Breathe long and deep. And as you stretch that beautiful muscles in your hips, breathe, smile inside. This posture actually works also on giving us strength, helps the lungs, the stomach, and I found it makes us feel a little bit more beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Please come back into easy pose. Sit straight, hands on your knees, and just simply meditate for a few moments. This is very important. It's called integration. Inhale, and as you exhale, extend your left leg out, and there is a perfect angle between the two legs, is 90 degrees. Inhale, bring your arms up straight, exhale, bend over, and point your foot, run your hands all the way up, and exhale. Let's put some intention into this exercise. Run the energy up. Create a circuit of energy between your foot to your head and the sky. Open your arms, exhale, carry the energy from the sky down into the earth. Then inside your foot, through your leg, all the way up, and then open your arms and run down to the other side. So we are creating the other circle around. This time you run down through the torso and then down through your legs. Stretch up. Run the energy down and then hold your foot this time. Hold the posture. Your foot is perfectly flat. Please make sure your knee is straight. If you need, you can put something underneath your knee to create a little bit of a soft. Do not bend it. Just have your knee straight, or you can put like a towel underneath to have some support, and you can hold your ankle instead of your foot. Hold this posture, breathe long and deep. Breathe profoundly, feeling all the muscles expanding as you inhale and relaxing as you exhale. Within movements, you have circulate the energy in both directions. With this position, holding your foot, you are sealing the energy. Inhale, come back up to the center, and please switch side. Please make sure that the angles of your legs are correct, and keep going as we started. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you bend forward, and then you run the energy from earth into your foot, your leg, up through your torso, up into the sky, open to receive and circulate the energy down. Keep going. Inhale and exhale as you bend down. Now we are reversing the energy. Carry the energy down into your foot, into the earth, and then up, down from the sky, into your torso, into your leg, into your foot. Hold your foot and relax down. Inhale and exhale. Come back up straight. Stretch both legs for a moment and just breathe long and deep, and pay attention to what you feel in your legs. I always feel tingling, but it might not be the case for you. Now let's open the iliopsoas. I'm moving the pillow around, sorry. Open, same position as before, but instead of to have your leg out in the front, you have your leg out to the side, and I'm rolling on the foot that I have bent inside, and I stretch the leg behind me to really open the iliopsoas. In this case, I'm really sitting on the heel, pigeon pose, a variation of the pigeon pose. Inhale through the center as you stretch your legs in front, and then exhale as you transit, but inhale when you are opening your chest into pigeon. Just a few times, and then back into easy pose. Breathe long and deep. Now, this is a very important moment. Stay and enjoy the integration. Now inhale and exhale. Stay in the same position, but it's time for pranayama technique. Left hand Indian mudra, index and thumbs together down to your knee. And the right hand with the thumb, close your right nostril. Everything is perfectly aligned. Everything is in the center, as you can see. And start to breathe long and deep only through the left nostril. This is to start cleaning this main three channels of energy, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. The more clean prana we have in the body, better it is for us, energetically, physically, and emotionally. We're gonna be here just for a little while. If you need to move your legs, you can do it. Just maintain the hands in the right mudra. I'm not sitting on my pillow, but if you want, you can have a pillow. Keep your eyes focused toward the center of your forehead. Please do not have the tendency to turn toward the right or to curve your spine. Try to have your spine always straight, chest lifted up. Maintain the center with your head and your hands. And breathe very profoundly. To conclude this side, you inhale deeply, hold your breath in, lower your hand and exhale. Then you switch. Now your right hand is down in Gyan Mudra, index and thumb together, and the left hand with the thumb is up, closing the left nostril. So you breathe only through the right. Same thing, maintain your spine straight, heart up, head and hand in the center align. So to not bend or curve your spine, nothing. Just to try to maintain this focus in the center. Breathe. Feel the air coming in through the right nostril and exhale through the same nostril. This is a basic alternate breathing exercise. It's really the basic. And try to enjoy it. And again, to conclude, inhale deeply, hold breath in, and as you exhale, relax your arm down. Both hands in Gyan Mudra, index and thumb together of each hand. And as you noticed, I have my palms facing down. This is grounding. It's bringing the energy down. So with the exercise, we have stimulated the lower Kundalini, the energy coming from the lower triangle, from the physical body. And with meditation, we are more stimulating the higher Kundalini, but we need this energy to come back down. It's called embodiment. This is the true embodiment when the lower Kundalini, the lower energy, can meet the higher Kundalini halfway and within our body. By lower and high, it doesn't mean good, bad. It just means energy that comes from the earth and energy that comes from the sky. Period. Hold this posture, enjoy the meditation. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Shiva, my cat, came back. Inhale, open your arms and like a devotional energy movement. Bring your arms up and back down through the central channel like we did at the beginning. Inhale, run your hands all the way up and exhale. This exercise actually QiGong inspired. Inhale, also dance inspired. And exhale, clear your aura. He really likes this movement. And namaste. Thank you so much.